Hi fire signs, this is Kelly from Moonpietarot. This is your general weekly love reading for the week of June 12th through the 18th, 2016. If you'd like a personal reading, please visit my official website. The link is below. Thank you so much for all of your support. I truly, truly appreciate it. Okay, so let's get started. What do the fire signs need to know for love for the week of June 12th through the 18th for Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo? The fire signs need to know. Okay, one more shuffle. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So this is you letting go of all stress. Whatever stress and issues may have been going on in your life recently, I feel like this week you're just going to be letting these swords drop out. Okay, the swords represent mental stress coming from emotional things that have been happening to you. In could have been the week before, the month before, the recent past, the distant past, whatever it is, it's just, I feel like you may have been having trouble sleeping or, going to bed at night and thinking about your worries. Okay, I always like to point out these swords they have at the bottom, their handles are very heavy, so the weight of the handles will just remove these swords and just pull them down and pull them away. So I feel like for this week you're going to be getting a reprieve. Okay, letting go of all of your worries and your cares, any issues that may have been happening. Just trying to get some sleep and finding some peace finally. Okay, so let's get started with your reading. So we're going to start with Aries. So we have the Four of Rods, King of Rods. I'll put these so that you can see them. The Six of Cups and the Emperor. So very cool. Sagittarius, the Knight of Swords, the Moon, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Eight of Swords. And for Leo, we have the Page of Swords, Two of Rods, the Fool, and the Devil. Okay, we don't have any cards in reverse except for the Nine of Swords that I first showed you. Okay, so for Aries, let's start. There could be someone from your past making a proposal to you. Okay, it could be another fire sign, but it is someone who could be older than you or similar to the same age, or if they're younger, they could just be someone who's very wise. Could be another Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. Doesn't have to be, but it could be someone that it displays the energies of someone who is very stable, very confident, very passionate, very compassionate, warm, inviting, great to be around, very optimistic, someone that knows what they want and goes after what they want. They could have a really it's coming through a very good sense of humor. So someone, and this is someone I feel like that you have been thinking about or that you've known before, someone you may have dated. It could be far distant past, or someone that you've just been dreaming about or thinking about. And I feel like they're going to make an appearance this week. The Emperor is an Aries card. Okay, so this could be you and your energy where you have been, or at least you will be for this week. You'll be very controlled. You've gotten your life to a place where you feel like there's no chaos, it's very organized, you feel like um, you feel settled and secure this week. So I do feel like there's someone coming in that could be offering a proposal of some sort. It could be commitment, it could be marriage, it could be engagement. And it really, because this is a love reading, I'm bringing those issues up, but it truly in general could be any kind of proposal. It could be even a work proposal. It could be someone that you may have worked with in the past that's coming through for you. Okay, if you're in a relationship, your partner, I feel, um, You could be, if you're not married, or even if you are, you could be wishing and hoping for some kind of a deeper commitment with your partner. Like I said, who could be another fire sign or someone like the energies I just explained. Or this just could be the Emperor and the King of Rods could just really be your energy. And especially if you're single, you could be looking to meet someone, or someone from your past could be coming back that you may be wishing to have a deeper commitment with. Okay, so I definitely see that coming through. Will you take that commitment? Will you accept that commitment? I feel like you might. Maybe like 80% of you, I feel like you might want to take that commitment. Um, but like I said, with the Nine of Swords in reverse, whatever stress you may, I feel like this is going to be a relief for you for this week. Something that you may have been hoping for, I feel like it's going to materialize this week, and it's going to be something that you've been hoping and wishing for. Okay, so that sounds like a really nice week for you, Aries. Um, so for Sagittarius, we have the Eight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Moon, and the Knight of Swords. I have a sense that there is someone in your life that could be very immature. They could be younger than you, but they could also just be very immature. They say a lot of things that perhaps unnerves you a little bit at times. There could be things about them that you may find out, um, that you didn't know about. Okay, could be like things that are real deep that they I feel like they kind of cover up their emotions, and they do that by being aggressive with their words or saying things that probably doesn't sit too well with you at times. Um, but I do feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like you're aware of this, but it really doesn't bother you too much. But then we have the Eight of Swords underneath. So there is a sense that it could make you feel uncomfortable at times when they're displaying behavior like that. Okay, but again, like I said, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a good luck card. So I feel like in also in contrast with the Nine of Swords, I get a sense that you will just kind of let stuff go. You're just really going to let stuff go because I feel like when you take a step back, and if you're in a relationship, you see that the whole of the relationship um, is generally good. Okay, it's just I feel like sometimes your partner can just be a little overbearing at times with sometimes the things that they say. They can be a little aggressive in their words, and probably the things that they say cover up how they really feel. But I feel like you understand that. There is a sense with the Eight of Swords that they may view themselves not in a very good light. Um, but I don't feel like you do. I think you know better. Okay. For those of you who are single, like I said, there could be someone coming through that has that energy. As I said, it could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Doesn't have to be, but can be of the description that I gave you. Um, and things will come to light about them, okay? And it will make you feel, it'll make you feel like things are very good between the two of you. Okay, I'm getting more of this could be more of a friendship, not someone that's looking to date you. It could just be someone that comes through that, even though they are the way they are, you feel like they're still a good person. I feel like you see them as being perhaps a little trapped, and maybe you want to reach out and help them in some way. It's kind of what I'm getting for that. Like there's a sense that you you want to help them release their negativity. I feel like they have some negativity. I feel like they can be just very at times bad mouthed, um, but there's a sense that you sense that, but you're sensing that within them to be a lot deeper, that it goes a lot deeper than what it is, than what it truly is. And you, because your energy for this week is so positive, and things are in your favor this week, I you want to help them. You want to be there. You want to help them to try to feel better about themselves. So it's generally kind of the same message for those of you who are single and those of you who are in a relationship. Okay. Um, Now for Leo, Leo, you have the Page of Swords, so there's some kind of communication coming your way. Okay. Somebody will be reaching out to you. So there will be some kind of message. I don't feel like it's really, I feel like it may be a little combative, the message coming through. I don't get a sense of anyone in particular. It could be an air sign, but I don't really get that. I just feel like there's some kind of message coming towards you that's going to leave you feeling a bit confused. Um, and since this is a love reading, I do feel like it could be some kind of message. Um, Someone I feel like has a very strong attachment to you, or is very possessive of you, and I get a sense that they are unable to break free of their connection to you. And I feel like it makes them frustrated because they can't really get to you for some reason. Um, because you are kind of at a crossroad this week where you really aren't sure if you want to go in their direction or if you want to oppose their direction. You're not really sure where you stand in within yourself in regards to them. Okay, and I feel like it could make them feel very, and this is for those of you who are single or in a relationship, it could make them feel like they want to be a little combative with you because you're not really responding too much to them. And there could also be, it could also be coming from your side as well. I feel like actually perhaps it's both of you that have a very strong attachment to each other, and both of you do want to take a risk, because neither one of you knows really what you want to do. You don't really know, neither one of you is really making a move. Okay, and but we have the Fool card here, so it's kind of saying to me that the answer is to just take a risk and jump and just go. Just go, and you will know for yourself if taking a risk and going is removing yourself from the situation or heading in their direction. I don't really see one or the other. I just see confusion, and I see you perhaps because there's so much confusion about the situation or about the message that you received, that you just don't want to deal with it. So you just want to jump. You just want to go, whatever direction, either towards them or away from them. But I do see a very heavy connection with this other person, um, and it could be a message that makes you even more connected to them also, and it could be overwhelming to you. But like I said, with the Nine of Swords, this is releasing stress. So I do feel like um, you will actually, at some point, the decision you're going to make is not to take either one of these paths, but to just take a risk and just maybe do something different. It could go that way. Or you could decide at some point which direction you want to go, because you just need to really, I feel like it's like if you're, when sometimes when people are in a trouble situation, it's hard for them that they don't have an answer, so they just jump. You know what I mean? Because that seems like the only answer. So I have a feeling that it will be you jumping, or your partner jumping, or this person who's reaching out to you taking a risk, because nobody wants to stay in the same position, the same situation anymore. They don't, nobody wants, it's just too much. And I feel like there could be some frustration. Um, Either way, though, it will be some kind of communication through either a text message or an email or a phone call. Um, but it will be some kind of communication um, coming from another person. And it also could be coming from you. You could just also be reaching out to someone that you feel very connected to. And this could be a very sexual connection. This could even fall along the lines of codependency or addiction. But you could also be sending a message to someone asking your partner or someone that you've been interested in, or someone that does reach out to you, you could be asking them, well, what do you want to do? What are we going to do? Okay, and I feel like the decision could be made to just not think about it and just go. Okay, so that's pretty much what I'm getting for Leo. And the same also if you are in a relationship. I feel like your partner could be, you guys want to get something done and something hasn't been getting done, and there's a very strong connection between the two of you, and I feel like you and your partner are just not going to think about it anymore because it's keeping you stuck. And I feel like you're going to just make a decision to you're just going to go. Okay, so those are your readings, fire signs, for the week of June 12th through the 18th. If you have any questions or you would like a personal reading, please visit my official website. The link is below. And thank you so much. Have a great week. Okay, thanks. Bye.